Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it's hard to put it into words at this point,
I was going to
isn't it?
shoehorn a fallen joke in there, but then I realized, you know, I'm learning some self-control. But yeah, we're going to get on Overpass. This is Astralis' territory, or at least they so think by picking it in this series. And we'll hope that they can get off to another good start. And I say that, another good start. They've won every pistol so far in this series, both of them on Mirage.
Yeah, still couldn't win the map. Now, they did have a nice 3-round comeback to force overtime, but it was all ENCE from there. Hades had a fantastic game. Spinks was magnificent on the rifles, and you got to give a shout out again just to dycha to stay in the game and come back in such a spectacular fashion, a 1v2 to win the map. Here we go, fast-paced though. Spinks up close, going for that first kill. He does finally get it, but it took quite a bit of time.
Quite a bit indeed. Snappy, he'll turn it around to find exactly where Xyp9x is gone, but can't find the shots to hit Config, who apparently has some sort of bullet evasion in his config, as he'll put the bomb down. Open side to short, also gives a bit of a chance to play it from Monster, but that opportunity isn't going to exist because there's 2 on the flank in that position, and Hades will start that charge. dycha, expecting them to come through and have that position controlled, oversteps the mark. Lucky turns back, finds him for free sitting on the windowsill. And that dog in the window's dead, as Maden will kind of come back in and find out where Lucky has gone. glaive has retaken that window position, though, and this could be pretty massive. The fact that dycha gave it up, the bomb's not planted for him, though. That's the bigger problem. And they're both on the wrong side. There is a kit in play, but it's Config that comes out from the other side to get the kill, and it's now all 3 pistols for Astralis.
Yeah, that's tough. They really needed that third player to stay alive up in heaven for that flank to really be that powerful. Astralis just overtakes the position. 3 for 3 on pistols for the Danish squad. Way to get started well on Overpass. 1-0, but we're going to get a second round bye, obviously, from ENCE. 3 deagles, 2 scouts. Just to keep you updated, if for whatever reason you're not running a dual monitor setup in 2022, it is G2 Liquid is on the second map. First half was 11-4 in the favor of G2 Liquid, staring down the eyes of elimination as well.
Elimination or evaporation, Jason? The scientists will never know. Or at least that's what my Facebook keeps telling me these days. They don't know anything, you know, scientists.
Evaporation isn't real. dycha going for some information jumps, spots nothing. Xyp is close up. He's hearing those footsteps and those jumps. He's calling that out to his team. Looking now for the boost. Xyp reading everything, but they've got him staring in the wrong direction. Maden is pushing. They want to find Xyp, making noise, trying to keep his attention peeled in one direction. That was actually a pretty cool plan from ENCE. Xyp is just too smart. The processor running at max speed.
Likely an Intel i9 processor.
Ooh!
Hades with a lovely, lovely headshot on Config. In fact, likes glaive. He's down to 11. He's gonna go back and do more. He's got Lucky tag to 28. This could be a massive problem. He himself down to 7, but look at the damage done. The deagles certainly will deliver on such odds. Now, the nade could be... Oh, okay, I take it back. I thought I was gonna find Hades. It's Spinks instead that gets tagged out by that.
Even if Hades goes down now, he's done so much work. He's done such a good job getting all these tags, all this damage. Now, the tough part, dycha rotating off, so it's just scouts to defend this site. Hades is going to get aggressive. You have to appreciate this. You have to enjoy this. He's got another one. He's going to fall, certainly. Spinks has rotated away. Oh, dear. ENCE has put themselves out of position. Smokes up in the choke points, and Astralis have a real chance of recovering this round.
Shot out. They are indeed going to recover. I did say the damage was there, though, for dycha to come back with the deagle. Fires into a smoke, guessing not the best decision, I don't think, considering the ammunition, and he's losing time and losing track of the round.
That's a great reposition from glaive.
Now go all the way back down toward the bathrooms, tapping the bomb. He is on the scout. He has no idea where they are. He has absolutely no idea. This round is done. Astralis will take it. He'll tap it again, and surely now he'll come to blows. But they have, oh, this is so composed. Please, peek me, please, I'm begging you. Sorry, dycha. Even if you can hit the shots this game, they're not gonna be there for you. It's gonna be 2-0 for Astralis.
What an awesome play from glaive. Good find at the end. You'd love to get that rifle if you can go for it. Yeah, and Xyp doesn't want to stick around. He wants to save that as well. So an AK-47, not the worst thing in the world. Again, this happened on Mirage as well, remember. Astralis wins the pistol round in the second and third rounds. They were whittled down to just one player surviving in these victories. So it's still just not comfortable for Astralis. ENCE is doing a great job in these rounds. And with that AK-47 being picked up, they're going for a buy. They're coming right back into it. M4 on Maden. That AK-47 is going to be in the hands of dycha. Hades has an M4 as well. Dude, the AK is going to be on Spinks. dycha passes it over. Him and Snappy will be on SMGs. That's a close call. You just really do have to admire the reposition from Glaive. dycha thought someone was in CT spawn the whole time, and there's a good find. Triple nades. The Astralis classic. You'd wonder if that's Zip in the previous round just saying, look, they were over there jumping for information the whole time, and Spinks gets caught sticking around way, way too long. This reinvestment into the third round not looking good for ENCE.
Not at all. blameF gonna go downstairs, open the door. Already here's a suppressed M4 shooting back at him, and obviously it was up close because Maden shut the door in his face. That will be enough for blameF to reconsider and realize that he has the information. There's no need to try and take the fight and join his teammates back over toward the A side. There is one inside of the bathroom who's going to be overlooked at this point. Hades not cleared, not checked, and they've walked in from long. They are still searching and looking that direction, but rather optimistically, it must be said, as Lucky gives himself up. Blame at least will get the trade, and Snappy is here, but the bomb's still not planted. I don't know if they deny that because they have config up close to deny both of the CTs.
Oh, what a bummer. Triple nade, great call from Astralis. Follow up as well, have a 5-on-3 in a round like that, and ENCE gets stumped. So they get to play the early rounds with a busted monetary situation.
Yeah, ain't no money. Deagles.
Money. It's a crime.
Ding, 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 ding. So yeah, anyway, there Hades was, blasting. He'll back off, 65 HP, takes a bit of a nade, and Lucky does the same and goes down to 69 on the other side. So, both of them, the only early damage as dycha positions himself toward the short position on the B sites. Spinks down below, gonna go into exchange with blameF, who has got the kill on the AK-47. Flames everywhere now extinguished. He'll hold and open the door and cover off the connector.
Good stuff from Astralis so far. Would love another clean round. Build up some of that cash. Just playing it safe for the moment. Straight line across the map. Happy with the control that they have, just a standard default. Gathering information. I think they would have called out that there's a boost. At least 2 defenders at the B bomb site, so the defense split 2 and 2.
Check for config, but no one in the open to fire at. Maden up close. Sees shadows, starts to fire, but won't find the headshots. Crosshair just a bit too low as Glaive gets the kill instead. Snappy in behind the truck. That truck is fighting for freedom. As config will get the shot back into Snappy, however, he goes down. Lucky to plant the bomb. And I think that protest is over from the CTs. dycha's gonna have to back away.
Or just go for it. Go get yourself some highlight clips. Deagle in hand, grab one of these rifles. That would be the best case scenario. But yeah, 4-0 for Astralis. Getting started really well early on. Good headshot from dycha. Give me one more, baby. Let that blonde hair loose into the world.
It's, yeah, pretty luscious locks, aren't they?
That's not
beautiful.
Bad. Yeah. Do you miss your blonde hair?
No. No, not one bit.
Not in any way whatsoever. Hades has the op in hand, and he was a beast with it on Mirage. We would love to see him catch fire here. Astralis wouldn't. Astralis fans wouldn't. Let's see how impactful he can be on Overpass. Spinks is going to push up. Early Molotov. Early smoke as well for Fountain. He's going to get flashed and back away. Maden as well. He wants to get aggressive through his own smoke, but ooh, yeah, definitely that was heard by Astralis. That was heard by Zip. He still goes through, gets aggressive, almost caught one off guard, but Maden's got it handled.
Yeah, turned around to catch that kill as he was sandwiched between the two. Snappy took the bit of damage in that exchange before it all settled again. As Spinks goes in toward bathroom connector, it's Glaive that wants to sneak in beside him. He's done so because there's smoke down. Does this get called, and does this get checked? dycha sees it. He jumps over top of the box and makes no mistake as Glaive gets found immediately after. So Lucky now holding with the AWP. They still haven't controlled the Sphinx position, and the fact that they actually went through the smoke. Glaive called that was clear. No, not a chance. blameF aware that there could have easily still been someone out toward long. He finds the kill, and now they rotate down toward connector instead, hoping that they've done enough to force some rotations.
Well, they're at least, not a full rotation yet from Hades, but him and Snappy have both backed off the B bomb site itself. A little bit of a retake scenario. Snappy's playing more in water behind the bomb site, so he's a bit more committed, but Hades has a lot of opportunities, a lot of decisions he can make from this position. Not a whole lot of utility in support, so he's just got to have the op in hand. Only one player, blameF, going to be coming from Sandbags, 2 through Monster.
Hades trying to really get out, sees one head go by, spots the other 2 in from Monster, and does reposition, relocate, and find the moving config coming out from behind the pillar. Lucky gets one back, though. He's got blameF to play as a Guardian, but that doesn't work very well as Diego's over top to find him, and Hades quickly on the case, gets Lucky with a headshot through the box.
Anders would be proud.
Anders Bloom.
Anders Bloom.
Anders Bloom.
First round on the board for ENCE, 1-4, surviving with 3 players. Ooh, I know, they switched into a double up just for a moment, but it was called off. Swaps back out to the AK-47. That was the opening. This was the follow-up kill from dycha at the bomb site. Really well done from ENCE controlling the situation. Some fine shooting from Hades.
It's interesting as well that Anders controls the simulation. We should have known that there was like an Easter egg the whole time. Mr. Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should have known that was like, he was trying to tell us the whole time way back.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't get it, so
back
he
in the
had
late
to tell
90s.
us directly. Yep.
All right. Aggressive stance from Hades. This is actually a very, very strong setup out in mid. Spinks is going to bail out and actually come back for it, so a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of lack of coordination. Spinks wants to stick around, though, a little bit longer at these benches. Tough off angle to deal with at Fountain. He's got Hades covering above. Run boost from Astralis to clear long. No one's going to be there.
Shot back, Spinks wins the exchange. 46 HP as he backs away. He's behind to try and get inside a connector. Need to beat like Glaive.
Oh, I don't know how Spinks won that fight, but we'll take it. We'll take it any day of the week.
Just gonna give Glaive a call, see if he's actually at his computer or not, because I don't know where those shots were going. Hades has config down. This is all falling apart for Astralis now.
Yeah, and ENCE held on to that aggressive setup for a very, very long time into the round, and they get rewarded for it. Obviously a second special kill from Spinks there. I thought he was going to put out that Molotov and just abandon ship downstairs and run away, but he wanted to fight. So 2 versus 5 for Astralis. We'll see how many kills they can get down the stretch. Spinks with that off with the low HP that's passed over to him, takes a shot, doesn't land. 20 seconds, I think Astralis is just going to have to save this round. Meanwhile, while this has all been going on, while we're 5 rounds into our second map, the other stream, G2 versus Liquid, is over. G2 handled business. They had that strong first map. I think it was a 16-8 victory. On the second map, it was 16-5. So they've knocked Liquid out of IEM Katowice at the group stages.
Yeah, Liquid's obviously a rebuild. Nitro back in. Shocks on that team now as well, but first land, not exactly a result they would have been looking for, but nonetheless, they'll take that back to the drawing board, gives them something to get started with.
I've heard some positive signs out of the Liquid camp on how this new lineup has been doing and working together. So I mean, you got to be happy about that if you're a Liquid or if you're a North American fan. Obviously, it didn't translate into results here at IEM Katowice, but I mean, at least word from the team itself is that there's some positive steps forward being taken.
So with this goes back now, Jason, to what you were saying about despite winning the early rounds being limited down to just single players left in certain situations, the money's tight for Astralis. They managed at least to get the 2 AKs, makes that 3, excuse me, brought over, and one of them already with a kill, it's Glaive. But this is break point. Whereas there's 4 spy available for ENCE if they find themselves with any success in this round. Forcing into a save in that situation, as that's unfortunate. AWP losing to a scout. That's when you know you've just been outdone.
Yeah, good assertiveness from Config, though. Knows he gets the tag and just presses the issue and says, "What's up, dog?" dycha?
What is up, dog?
Diaz getting pushed up behind the smoke. He spots one right before it plumes. Actually, that's kind of dangerous for him. It gives away his position. glaive can pounce at any moment, but they don't know if there's more than one player. He tried to turn the corner. Good kill from Dia. Maden's got to do well also, though. This is actually the bomb. If he finds Lucky with the bomb, it could change the round. It could change the round in a big way. 2v2, and look at the HP on Zip. 10 HP. Config at 50 with the scout out towards long, but ENCE have control of the bomb with 35 seconds on the clock.
Zipix is not long for life, I don't think, with the... Ooh, Dia. Oh, dear Dia. Now he knows he has to look that way. Bomb's dropped. Now he has to get on the horse as well. That will change things considerably because Config sneaking out, but he's pre-scoped in. Dia in a great position. Another clutch for the man you all love as Dia gives the third round to ENCE. Now one round back.
And not a slow start from him at all. 8-4 leading the way for ENCE here on Overpass. I guess, I mean, just from the second half of Mirage on, he's showed up. First half was rough, obviously, in this series, but he's arrived in this series in a big way, including the winning clutch on the first map in overtime.
That's right.
4-3, one-round lead for Astralis, but as you mentioned, that's the breaking point for the T-side economy. Unarmored pistols across the board, 2 flashbangs from glaive. Hades, gonna go for a bit of a turkey shoot, but the first turkey has slipped by.
Gobble, gobble. Maden with the incendiary outside of Monster.
Why haven't we changed the chickens to turkeys for Thanksgiving?
Why do we have them at all?
Actually, I guess that's fair play. That is like kind of just an American holiday.
Yeah, we don't even do it on the same time as you guys because we don't want to be associated with you.
You have the wrong time for Thanksgiving.
You're wrong.
Do you guys do turkeys?
Yep.
Nice. Maden. Oh, he's going to be blinded. Just hold the trigger. They line up for him. Got Dia in support. Not a bad shot from blameF, but that's all he's going to get. Snappy's going to be able to pick up the M4 and recover the rifle, so no big losses for ENCE. 4-4.
Dia looking dirty now. Double digits for him.
Dirty Dia. Dycha.
Dycha. Dacia? It's a car from Romania. It's in PUBG, and everyone says Dacia, but it's Dacia.
Okay. Well,
just in case you were
fun
wondering.
fact of the day.
Yeah.
We don't do enough fun facts. Molotov deep again. Put out by glaive. Slowed down by a second Molotov, and that could kind of start to trigger the alarm bells for some kind of aggression towards Playground. And indeed, Hades has an off angle with the AWP. Very dangerous position. Okay, that kill's huge.
That is actually massive. Dia's already gone down, and it's at water. It's at short. They can start putting pressure on Hades. Shot to park. Won't land. They're going to leave Spinks forward on this because they know connector's open, but they can't fall back on it. No information. They have to rotate the AWP. Instead, Spinks will get glaive chasing it down, and he's not done there. Goes back out. There is some company on the other side, but he has to be aware. Does he slip around and go back long at this point because he has no control anywhere else? Meanwhile, Zipix coming through will get taken down by Snappy. We're back on the B site as Config tries to get inside Hades. Good shot to take him.
Hades is so quick with that off-end peek. He tracked that target immediately. Flashbang in, he turns from it, cover of the smoke, and he's got it around the edge. Good read from Hades. Just down to Lucky, he falls next as Spinks at sandbags the flank downstairs. And ENCE, a little bit of pressure applied to him, but they handle it all so well. 5-4.
Credit to Spinks as well. He never unnervingly left that position despite not having cover or backup and made it work.
Yeah, I was wondering, in my head, I'm like, is he going to push forward? Is he going to fall back? But he found door number 3. Just kind of stayed planted until he knew what the rest of the Astralis attack was going to look like. And we've seen that a couple times from Spinks. He's not been shy. Remember earlier, just a few rounds back, he stayed in that bench position and was rewarded with a kill or 2 in that round as well, even though his teammates were backing off and falling around him. So, timeout taken from Astralis to talk things over.
Yeah, they've lost the lead now on 5 successive rounds to ENCE.
Damn.
Ha, damn.
Dang.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I miss Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I never watched it.
It's over now. I don't normally like comedies, and that one's actually really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not over the top in it. Like, The Office hasn't aged well with the political landscape of today in a lot of ways. Certainly not the first season before they changed Michael. But now, yeah, I look, it's the morning show, Jason. Let's go off topic as much as possible. But actually, I respect that show quite a bit. I think it's well done.
I think The Office is aged magnificently.
some of it's a bit forced when you go back. Yeah, look, it's still a great show. I love The Office, don't get me wrong, but Brooklyn Nine-Nine was surprisingly good, considering, like I say, not a comedy guy. I just don't, I'm not funny, Jason. I'm too damn serious all the time.
Contentious as always, Matt.
Thanks.
Contrarian.
Love it.
Okay,
I'm just
here we
here
go.
to set the world on fire.
Snappy gets one, and this is a bit disjointed trying to flash their way through the monster smoke. They've been harassed by nades, harassed by M4 fire coming through. Here's Glaive. Ooh, misses an opportunity. Tough shot to hit. He's going to go back for more. They desperately need a pick if they want any chance of winning this round. I think it's going to be pretty much impossible at this point. 2 on 5 in round number 10. ENCE about to take a 2-round lead on this CT side of Overpass. Astralis with that strong opening with a 4-0 start that they had. This isn't any bad place to be in. It's not like any alarm bells have to be ringing at this point at all.
Glaive, tap, 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 P250, gets the bomb back. I don't really know that running the A is going to do anything for him, because even if he goes up the stairs, Jason, here's the thing, right?
Yeah,
there's a guy named Spinks.
Perfect, tell me more.
Well, he's got an AK-47, pretty scary gun, don't really know much about it, shoots 7.62, and he doesn't have a lot of HP, so as you can see, Spinks was ready, waiting, and gets the kill, and find their 6th in a row.
I've painted a beautiful picture there, Matt. 2-round lead. Op still in the hands of Hades. And the ENCE economy starting to grow and build. Astralis is going to have to get into a grindy affair if they ever want to take back control of the economy. And there's very few rounds left with which to do it. 5 remaining in this first half.
Spinks in the smoke. Man, this guy ain't stopping for no one, except for Lucky, because he's got an op, so I guess that kind of forces the issue, doesn't it?
Did Lucky see dycha pushing up as well? He's watching around the edge of the smoke. This is dicey.
He knows. He has to know.
He knows the potential is there.
Glaive's a little bit unsure of which way to go, because that smoke going to dissipate. They just looked away. He just looked away. That nade's going to do damage as well. Config gets the kill in response, but yeah, maybe more than he was due for in that situation.
Yeah, he almost had a chance on Lucky as well, because I think Lucky was actually shocked to have him behind the smoke, so he gets Glaive. Lucky misses a shot. There was a chance he could have doubled up. Snappy playing in the monster tunnel. If you push forward, you're dead. Easy one for Zipix. Maden, he goes down as well. blameF says, if you guys are going to continue to be aggressive here, I'm just going to come wreck you. 5th round on the board for Astralis. Another buy coming in, though, for ENCE.
Yeah, Astralis has got to start to be a little bit concerned on this, because now the problem is they've only had 1 bomb plant out of those. They get 1 back there, obviously, so great, but they've got to add to it. They've got to make it a successive rounds, because they've only had 1 bomb plant in the last 7 rounds. So, see if they can get through the defense this time. Snappy waiting on the inside of the flames at short, isn't going through just yet. Zipix is waiting with a nade as well to potentially throw that over. Okay, backside, not gonna go directly onto the barrels themselves, but just to the side of it. Snappy's going. They aren't stopping, they aren't slowing down, are they? They've got confidence on the end side right now. Now get some good map control. He's not going to overextend too much. He'll play the off angle. Spinks this time, conversely, has gone more passive on the site and has some support. He's not quite as solo as we saw him in this position just 2 rounds ago. Last round was a bit different because they actually full court pressed, but now flashed in, tries to find an angle. Config ducks behind the rock. They at least get the information there is an AK at long. And he's actually going to give another flash to Hades so he can support him once again for the close peek should he need to get out of that corner. In fact, they're going to go aggressive with it. He's tagged up on a Molotov. They knew he was coming. Config catches it.
I actually thought that could have turned out pretty cool if the ticks causes Config to turn and look at him and maybe catch the flashbang. But yeah, unfortunately, Flash only gets the deep player. Config was too close up. 4 on 5. ENCE playing with the man down. They'd love to see Hades shave 1 player off this attack at some point. Astralis just waiting patiently. 35 seconds. Position of the op is given away. Bomb still way back at Fountain. Snappy pushes in up the stairs. He thinks the attack is beginning, and that's going to be the signal for Astralis to just fall back and take and attack the B bomb site. There's nobody there. ENCE is going to have to save these 3 remaining rifles. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Diaz trying to be Rambo.
Zipix sliding down just to clear the pit position. Glaive will back off after planting the bomb. Hades and Maden just going to hang out, maybe have a tea, chat about life. Maybe those in the afterlife, such as Dia, Spinks, and Snappy. So 3 down, 2 to survive. Astralis getting back-to-back rounds, this time on a bomb plant. And with keeping 4 players alive, there's no need to overcommit to pushing and trying to take these guns away from the CTs, because they as well need to build up a bank. We've got a tie game.
Tie game. Well done from Astralis. This is looking much cleaner than what we saw in Mirage. Mirage was a grindy, scrappy battle just to get back into the map. Astralis here seems much more comfortable with their plan of attack. 3 rounds remaining in this first half. Still yet to figure out who's going to take the advantage moving forward.
Snappy chatting things out. Little glance over to the camera. Let us know he knows you're all watching. Hades already aggressive again with the AWP, this time out toward the fountain. Smoke down toward the T-stairs. I messed up the way I said top, so I just went with it, Jason. That's what I did.
That's great.
First day of art school. If you're going to make a mistake, make it look intentional. I could have quit right after that. Should have quit after that. Would have saved some money, probably. Snappy gets config down, and he'll fall back inside of the sights. And it is going to be the advantage for ENCE significantly, because glaive and config both lost, and no damage even dealt to the CTs at this point.
No, this is really, really, really nice opening from ENCE. Spinks still just playing at the A bomb site. Hades with the op towards long. And Astralis doesn't know where to go quite yet. 3v5. Zip holding any pushes outside of B. blameF and Lucky at the top of the stairs. Gonna try and support Lucky into finding a pick as he gets more aggressive with the AWP. Looking for something, looking for anything. Spinks is gonna be at an off angle. Hades has flashbang, so if Spinks wants to call for it, he can. That's blameF trying to turn the corner. Smoke goes down, Lucky can get nothing. Flashbang goes behind him. But still just desperate to find a kill, and it's not gonna happen. 38 seconds on the clock. Spam through, spam return, but Zip wins it.
Maden. Why do I call it Maden? It's Maden.
It is Maden. But yeah, it's funny. It's funny that you call him Maden. You called him Maden all first map. Maden started here on Overpass. I don't know.
Well, maybe because he's Maden Overpass.
Hey!
Back in the room. Lucky's not.
Back.
He's removed. He's been erased by Snappy. We've got a round again to the CTs. So ENCE back in command of the game. Gambit 2021, our most recent victors of the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice. Obviously some trying times as we look way back into the Na'Vi side behind that of Astralis, who are also champions of this event, but are facing elimination right now. ENCE already up 1 map.
Here we go, baby. Standard Molotov towards mid. Standard smoke from Astralis to put it out, and Lucky's gonna get aggressive with the op, and now Hades caught that flashbang and he wants nothing to do with it. But a shot lets Astralis know that he's feeling frisky. Zip is very aggressive towards sandbags early on. If Snappy turns this corner, if Snappy gets too aggressive here, he could go down.
He's tried to take this position a lot too, so.
Yep. That barrel will show certainly before he fully turns the corner.
That is one thing with the A1S. It is slightly longer. And the flash, though! That changes it. blameF inside the door. Has protection from that of the blinding star, but glaive will get Maden. I got it right that time. I thought I got it wrong. There you go. Nice. In return, as glaive is ready. I blame you, Jason. You're gaslighting me.
You got it right, and then you corrected yourself into the mistake.
I just expect to be wrong at this point. What can I say? Tia's going to back off inside the site. Very different scenario than this point last time in the round, because it was a 2-man advantage for ENCE. It's only a 1-man advantage now for Astralis, but that means them on the T side have the defense thinned and forced because they've blinded up Dia. He's down inside of the pit, has no vision as to what's going on top of the site. And a bomb plant could ensue, more so with Spinks on the AWP, naded down to 47. Hades as well, the second off, is the only other one alive. And I think they'll want to keep those rifles and run.
Yeah, they need those that expensive weaponry. It's all going to come down to the last round, tied up 7-7. This has been a really, really close affair, back and forth toward the later stages of this half. There was a 6-round run in the middle of this, from rounds 5 to rounds 10, all won by ENCE. before Astralis is able to regain control. But remember, we touched on it. With such a good start, 4-0 for Astralis, just even grabbing a couple rounds down the stretch makes this into a very nice half for them. So ops on the board, rifles will be dropped over in the next round. It's still going to be a very, very strong buy for the ENCE defense. One more test for Astralis' attack. As you mentioned, both teams facing elimination in this series. Astralis just a step closer after losing that first map.
7-7, very close scoreline indeed. Astralis doing quite well on the T side to hold on after that. 5 rounds in a row when the guns were finally won by ENCE. I thought they were in a bit of trouble, but they've now had 3 from the last 4 as we head into the last round of the half. So the double op stays up, and the MP9 only for Snappy. Spink's gonna go back aggressively toward the fountain position where he's found such great success. And Hades gonna go with him.
Hades is gonna back off, didn't see what he wanted. Zip's aware of this, always sees it. Yeah, dycha, he did 1 re-peek, but after that, you got away. This bullet's narrowly missing your head. Don't go back for more. Civics had the advantage. Spinks. Deep in bathrooms. Both ops at the A bomb site. One watching long, one watching bathrooms and highway.
Hades ready to go. But they're boosting up. Config, AK jumps, sees the head, late! Hades, no mistake.
Hades has got that kill on Config twice. Twice Config has tried that boost or jump up onto that, and Hades has picked him off both times because of it.
Spink's aggressive this time. Secondary op, but burning alive. Easy kill for Xyp9x to walk into.
Yeah, he had no idea how much that Molotov, how much of it was he was gonna be stepping into. Hades still alive in the truck though, making it work. Lucky with a big time trade.
Snappy back out. glaive with the kill instead on the AK. Dia is going to come through the smoke. Finds only one. Good headshot, to be fair, to catch out glaive. Dink on the first shot follows it up, but then blameF immediately erases him, and Maden's got to have to go mad in this round, and he won't do it. blameF, good timing on the peak. Astralis win out the half, 8-7, map 2. It is a first map to ENCE, but Astralis looking to extend. We'll take a break. See you in just a sec. Do have that first map in the back pockets, just to let you know, Jason, because I know you've been wondering this whole time.
Oh, I sure have.
Ancient is the third map.
Ooh, beautiful. I'm excited for that. If we get there.
If we get there, that's absolutely true.
I'll tell you what, ENCE would love to have this pistol on. They would love to start a half with an advantage for the first time in this series, especially with the chance to close out and eliminate Astralis and make things a little bit easier on themselves. Utility being spent, fast pace towards the B bomb site. Zip is going to fall back in towards the water. He's trying to fall all the way back. In fact, there goes glaive. Maden finds him with a double gush.
Xyp9x, though, trying to do what he can from that position. Can't do much. Maden's got the shot onto him. Spinks back over toward Monster. Running, jumping, bouncing off the apex of the tunnel. blameF to get the kill, but guess who's there? dycha, who's been continued to be sharp in this map. He's tied with Snappy at 14. He and Snappy were tied as well on Mirage, but it was dycha that's been really the hot hand since sort of that, what, fourth quarter? Halfway through the second half?
Yeah. Yeah, since a few rounds into second half of Mirage, he came alive.
Third period.
Third period. Alrighty. Well, we said they would love to have a pistol round. They got it. Nice strong win for ENCE. 8-8, all tied up. They just got to get through these Deagle and Scout round from Astralis, and Maden pushed up very close. Utility nade flies past the ENCE attack. blameF, though. His Deagle has been solid this time. It misses its mark. And he's punished.
Lucky backing away, trying to get a shot. Or at least some information. Remember when the jump scout was like actually ridiculous?
I don't want to remember that time.
No?
I don't want to remember it at all. In fact,
No, it's like me with the Tech 9, Jason, but you brought it up yesterday. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. Fair play. These scouts can be so dangerous. That's an important win for dycha with the Galil. He's going to get the bomb planted. Got a little bit dangerous as those tags started coming out. I was a little bit worried. But ENCE handles business. glaive. Surely that smoke is going to be his cue. Oh dear, don't do that. Don't do that at all. It's close. And the return spam is just going to force him back. So 9-8 in the favor of ENCE. Good on them.
Yeah, well done. Not only win the pistol, but also convert their first in the series, and probably at the time they needed it the most. Convenient, you could say.
I think ENCE has one of my favorite logos.
Do they?
I enjoy it.
Why is that?
Tentacles.
Ah, yes. Do love me a good tentacle.
They look great on. It looks great on apparel.
It is a nice logo.
I have the old school like crew neck. It's great. It's awesome.
Is it your absolute favorite logo in all of esports right now?
No, but it's up there.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting you on the spot completely.
I really like the complexity one, but that's just because I'm a Cowboys fan.
I figured.
So that's.
I don't mind the vitality one.
Yeah. Liquid obviously is very cool as well, I think.
Yeah, liquid's cool. Yeah, yep, yeah. Be cool if it was a unicorn, but that's just me. Yeah, there's we got a timeout here, so we can keep going on this absolutely scintillating topic.
Okay.
I
Here we go.
don't mind the new NIP one, but I'm not sure it's my favorite.
Use this art degree for its full effect.
Yeah, because that's done me so well. The blinds are so Venetian.
Yep.
No, I'll go with vitality being my favorite right now.
Yeah, they're very avant-garde.
Yes, they are.
9-8. Just pistols for this Astralis defense. Deagle on glaive. He still has the armor from the previous round, but that's the strongest arsenal they have. Ooh, I think
he saw him.
Did he spot that head? Surely.
I mean, we saw it. I don't know if he was looking there, but he should have. He would have heard the landing either way. See? Thump. It's kind of loud, Jason.
Big elephant feet.
Yeah.
Stomping around.
Skinny little Zipix with his big elephant feet. Jeez.
Okay, Spinks, here we go. Molotov out towards toxic barrels. Nobody's forced out of the position. No smoke to put it out, so they know that position's clear. Spinks going to turn the corner, investigating with his MAC-10, and he's just going to walk his way, and he's calling his teammates over. Oh, so clear until he gets shot in the side of the head.
Never mind. It's not that clear, but he's cleared it up now. He's got Zipix down.
Yep.
What about the logo on the side of his gun? Virtus Pro. You've always been a fan of that.
Yeah, I do like the VP. Actually, I think we got a lot of good logos in Counter-Strike.
It's true. Cloud9's logo is nice. Simplicity of it, but it serves its purpose.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with simple. dycha is going to fall down.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with simple. Have you seen his stats?
Yeah, I realized that when I said it. I was like, oh.
Someday I'll make a great dad just for the jokes.
The low-hanging fruit again. I've done it one more time.
Well, this round, I apologize if we seem insincere, but there's really not much to report. The bomb went down. It's an anti-eco situation that was well handled from ENCE. 10-8 now, 18 rounds behind us, and all is well on, so far, the T-sided approach from ENCE, but this will be their biggest challenge yet as the guns come out for Astralis. Lucky goes on to the AWP straight away. That's going to leave him with absolutely nothing left in the bank. This is a full investment from Astralis, naturally, but they still have utility to go with it, more importantly. What they don't have yet... okay, I take it back. Config just got one. Has a kit, and glaive, there he is. I was going to say, you've got $700. You're the in-game leader. Please pick one up. He will, so they'll have two kits in play.
Here we go, Lucky. Aggressive with the up. Tight angle. Now he knows the timing. Someone can swing wide on him. And they're gonna back off. Don't like the aggressive stance. Didn't get what they wanted. Standard default from ENCE so far. And now that they made sure that there's no pushes towards Fountain, no pushes at Party, the bomb is going to rotate on Hades all the way back to the B bomb site. It's just maden throwing some utility out just to give the look, give the utility that they would throw if they were taking control of bathrooms as a unit. If they were going to start taking control of this staging area as well. So that's going to keep 2 players for Astralis' defense frozen there. Lucky and blameF both at the A bomb site. Here comes the hit right through the smoke and the blooms. Oh, Snappy handles business. And no trade comes out until dycha shows up with the MAC-10 config ready and waiting.
Even going to reposition him behind barrels after they've entered. That might be problematic because if they re-clear this position, the flash out, it does look like they have an idea. Yes, they will re-clear it. Jason, that nade is a touchdown. Config, though, with the smoke beside him, sneaks out, finds Spinks, who threw that his direction, and dycha is still hidden behind, the smoke. And he knows, this is the one Config knows got inside of the site, so he's still looking for him. He'll drop the bomb down. Astralis in a great position, unless maden can capitalize. He's a bit slow. Bouncing the nade, though. Config, he's low, but never gets caught by it as he falls off with 16 HP, and he will get the winning kill as well.
That's a huge play from Config. The reposition as well behind Pillar. You could see dycha is more considering water behind the bomb site. Triple kill for Config. I think even the nade smoke from maden actually helped Config stay alive there with low HP. Big win for Astralis. This was tough. I mean, this is a great double kill from glaive, obviously, but even dycha, when he comes in, he picks up the bomb, and even despite the fact that maden has success and takes control and clears out the A bomb site, the bomb is actually stuck deep into B. There was no chance it was going to be able to fall back. ENCE's lead is cut down to just 1. 10-9. Spinks activated first, and Spinks dropped first by glaive.
maden still trying to find a bit of room to work with. blameF is the one that's up close. He's looking to the right. Swinging out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That first one was cleaner. That's what blameF is thinking right now. If I just hit that first kill clean, could have transferred over and gotten a double. But still, he'll be happy. 1 kill and all the information.
dycha gets out long, though, undetected. They do look back for him now. Lucky goes down. If this pick comes the way of maden, they could have a problem. Config on the site knows that he is about to be under siege, which was a great map back in the day. As maden continues to push forward, flashes go over, glaive forced off the stairs. In fact, they both go back into hiding. Burrows in hibernation, waiting for the season to strike as maden wants to get forward, bomb to go down. What a way the round turns, but flank not on. There is no one coming that direction. It's going to be just the stairs for Astralis' retake, and as a result, they're walking headlong into the fold. And the fights, maden getting glaive, and they're all done. No one can even get a kill after the bomb is positioned, and it's now 11-9 for ENCE.
I love the aggressive move from maden there to just tuck himself in towards APC. Molotov in bank to hold them back. Since they didn't have any smokes to block it off entirely, maden just gets into a real cheeky and tough angle to deal with. Huge win for ENCE to just respond immediately after 1 round win from Astralis. And on the CT side, that's brutal. Astralis is going to sit around out. So, look, they had these issues on Mirage as well, where at certain stages of the half, they just didn't have enough economy or enough weapons to actually make some clean fights. And again, economic advantage to ENCE on the T side, and Astralis is going to be on the back foot.
Shot, blameF.
Yeah, unless they can build upon this kill, it's looking like a 12-9, a 3-round lead for ENCE with economic control. That is a scary prospect for a team 1 map away from elimination.
So Lucky with the USP. Not really much he can hope for at this position as they start to rotate back in front of the bathrooms. They all have helmets. Brought their buckets. Spinks clearing just up close in front of Hades, who has the AWP and will now look for the site. Spinks, though, caught off. Xyp9x, he is building on those kills, but now dycha goes in and finds a double. blameF gets maden down. Bomb is dropped. And there is a flank in play right now. Hades forced back into the corner, but he turns back out, and Hades is dead. Config gets the shot instead. Thought he was going to get the second one. I honestly thought, Jason, he had Config lined up on that approach, but it is still just dycha, and they have built on this. Does he rotate all the way around? I think Config's, yeah, ready for it. He's even going back just in case he falls to B.
Let's see if dycha can win another 1v2 clutch. Had one to win Mirage the first map in overtime. Now again here, just keep the advantage in the favor of ENCE. He's spotted out blameF. He has no idea where the second player is. And it's Config with the op actually rotating behind him. blameF just has to keep his attention pulled in this direction. There's no way dycha reads the flank. He's trying to get into a better position now. Not bad at all, but tough prospect. Op is trained in on this position. He's got to stay close, and there's the op. There's the slide from Config, and he's got it. Tough situation for dycha, and he doesn't handle it. Astralis win a low buy round.
Low buy, but high round. As you say, 11 now 10. Double digits, both close and convincing as well as the economy right now. Should Astralis win out this with the AK pulled over, the AWP in the hands of Lucky, they'll break ENCE down and might be able to regain control on this CT side. And that's exactly what they need to do, because if it gets broken again, I'm not sure they come back twice. I don't know. This seems like the moment of the game for Astralis right now.
Yeah, it would certainly be tough. Although again, like we just saw it in Mirage, they had to win a really scrappy round with just pistols there to force overtime to get the comeback started. They just have won another scrappy low round by here to keep them in a decent position in this map, in this half. The op return damage unconfirmed, but Config's brought down to 47. dycha, this would be a big corner to not clear. Oh, I don't even, he cleared it, but that was like going through the motion.
No, it was just play.
Yeah.
Troll you.
That was just like autopilot.
Tag, you're it, no tag backs.
Unfortunately, the tag is a shot in the face.
Yeah, he's definitely not tagging back from that, is he?
No, that's the worst game of tag. Spinks, you're up next, buddy.
Ooh, through the wall? blameF?
I don't think, does Spinks even realize that he was shot from that angle?
Because it was so silent, I don't know. Yeah, he was confused as well. And the tracer was like a deflect.
I think he thought that was like a spam that just came through from like through the boards at the B bomb site. Hades is gonna go down. blameF, what a round he's having. All alone in the stairs. Triple kill for him. And Astralis no longer in danger of getting reset. They've got a 5-on-2, and that's gonna start just allowing this economy to blossom into some kind of beautiful, special flower. Maden has a kill.
Oh, I like flowers. Lucky back on the stairs, jumped, made noise. Maden hears it, but Lucky is well aware of what was going to occur. And the spam, okay. Really, Glaive?
Yeah, what a dick. Give him a chance.
I mean, I wasn't gonna call him a dick, but like, that was pretty sick, actually, as he came through with the spam to long, and it worked out perfectly.
Give the poor guy a chance. Well, 11-11, all tied up. And ENCE is going to be back to pistols unarmored, actually. They're real busted. 1900-ish on 3 players, just over 2,000 on the other 2. You can't even buy Deagle armor with this one. Spinks has the lone Deagle. P250 on Snappy. This could be 2 rounds in a row that Astralis keeps a large amount of players alive. So they've gone, you know, just a round ago to having massive economic issues and finding money situation to now just being in the strongest position possible. Good kill from blameF. He's really coming alive in the stairs in the middle of the map. 4-on-2.
Lucky trying to find the angle on the AWP, elevated on top of your favorite thing, Jason, the flower pot.
Yeah.
Those lovely flowers. Lucky's not going to peek that far. He won't commit to that site, that angle. maden, though, getting close. Hades,
Uh-oh.
hello with the deagle. He's got one at long. That's going to give confidence to maden, but it's actually Hades again who finds the second kill, runs the bomb to the front side of the truck. He'll plant that down, and with his AWP, he will go to the ground. Not aware the config was in behind on the fast flank. Astralis back in the lead, 12-11.
Gotta be happy with 3 kills in a plant. You'll take that all day, considering what ENCE brought into. I think they only spent like $1,000 on a P250 and a deagle. So that's big bang for your buck. 12-11, Astralis in a 1-round lead, looking to force us onto a third map. That would be Ancient as they face elimination.
Well, that would be a scary thought for Astralis, no doubt. As you know, we say they're in a rebuild, but they are an organization who expects nothing less than perfection. They work very hard for it. They will be in an organization that constantly demands the most from their players. Meanwhile, ENCE, Kings of Tier 2 is what I was told way back in July from everyone I spoke to about them, and that was it. Well, they've certainly shown in several occasions now, I would say, that they are a little bit more than that, and can certainly upset anyone on the day.
Yeah, they really can. I think they've been a fun team to watch. Certainly at the moment, primarily, as they said, Kings of Tier 2, but also just playing spoiler in events like this. They would love to kind of build upon that reputation into the next stage, into the next level. I think the tough thing with Astralis is that first glimpse at this team at last fall finals was just so good. It's just been it dropped off a cliff since then. They're still looking to continue building this legacy and at least find what pieces are working that they can continue to emphasize and build around. Round 24, blameF, aggressive. He's been a stud these past 2 rounds.
He has. Glaive's got the shot on Spinks to start the round. We keep it locked on the smokes. That's actually another wall bang from Glaive. This man just has everything angulated
Vintage
and
Glaive.
calculated. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Trigonometry.
There you go.
Yeah. Hades still trying to search for someone out toward the front side of the A site, but the smoke's gone. He's going to back off as well.
Problem now is Astralis is feeling real confident, real frisky on this CT side. They have so much information.
Yeah, config's way up there, isn't he?
Yeah, they know everything. Unfortunately, the one thing they haven't done yet, because they have this push and they know there's no information, what they don't have control of is stairs, so they can't actually rotate one extra player over to this B bomb site. But with the man advantage, with the time running low below a minute, Astralis just playing retake on the B bomb site. There's no way ENCE can know that. And actually, now that the information is there, they spot one player very far back in graffiti, so they know it's a little bit passive. Op is spotted up in heaven, so they realize they can actually get the plant down. It's gonna have to be a retake, but look at that flank from Config. That needed to be a hit from Hades.
Config's gone. Hades turned around and actually hit him. You're right, he needed a hit, but he got the one that might save them the round, because now they can look back up. Diaz got lucky, it all falls apart. Config never ever expected to be found, and it is blameF that at least gets maden, who is searching potentially for the final kill, but they know now he's left the site. The MiG is bugging out and going home, and this one is a flyby, Jason, for ENCE, as they'll take 12-12.
That's some stunning shooting. That's fantastic. I thought Astralis was playing that very, very well up until the fact that Hades just head on a swivel. Misses the shot up in heaven, but so quickly transitions to the flank. Good awareness, good game sense. And it's 12-12. Neither of these teams giving up. Neither of these teams letting the other one get too far ahead of each other. This game has been close all the way.
Absolutely has. And remember, we've got one more day here in the studio tomorrow, and then we have a couple days off. We go to the Spottic. It's going to be great to be back.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. 26 kills on Config, 26 and 13 for him. Or excuse me, not Config, blameF on the Astralis side of things. Config's 17 and 15. Dycha on the ENCE side leading the way with 24 kills, 14 deaths. Trying his best to match blameF.
3 men pushing right now from Astralis out on the A side. So we saw Config get up to the bathroom, or sorry, the park last time and wrap the map. Didn't quite work out for him. This time they aren't gone as far, but they've got more support. Lucky's AWP, blameF, but flashed off. Has to relocate. That's when Config strikes. He'll take Snappy down, but blameF is found.
Oh no.
Weighed, measured, and found wanting as Lucky gets maden back though. Shh, Jaden, they wouldn't have noticed. I called you Jaden right there.
You did call me Jaden.
Oh my God, that is such an offensive thing to say to her.
That's a weird Freudian slip that you've got going on.
How dare I compare you to this swine beside me? As Config gets Hades, it is going to be Astralis that have the 2-man advantage.
She's going to hate you for that one.
She's going to hold that one against me.
glaive dropping a smoke in towards Monster. This is the last desperate hit. This ENCE trying to take advantage, and what a transfer from glaive. They can't clean him up. And Astralis with these aggressive plays towards Fountain have started to slowly take control of the map. I'm assuming ENCE is going to buy into this. Maden bought so fast, but they've got the money to buy up around him. Hades is going to have a glass cannon op. What they're lacking in this round is going to be utility. Ugh. Ugh. 2 smokes, 1 flashbang, and an HE grenade for the entire round. And an entire round where you haven't been able to...
Ooh, okay.
Oh, no. Boo.
They went out of sequence. I don't think he saw... He clipped the bottom of the foot of the other player.
Boo this man.
Get your booze in chat. Don't get your booze. Get your booze at a legal liquor store, but boo in chat.
This blameF, his aggression that he's kind of started in this half, he's done such a phenomenal job of getting Astralis on the right foot in the later stages of this game. First, his success in towards the staircase. Now, pushing up long and pushing up party with his team. He's just doing such a phenomenal job of providing early impact kills. I don't know what ENCE is going to do here.
Not one person spelled Jaden's name correctly in chat, and that really depresses me. Guess I can tell they don't follow me on social media, because that's all I tweet about.
Those bastards.
Nah, they're not. They're okay. They're just, you know, they need to be rude. Jason, lucky. He goes out. He finds Snappy. Bomb down inside of bathrooms. That's a problem. Down 2 men as well, and it's still going to be 2 AKs and an AWP up, but they are desperate to find a shot right now to equal this out.
Okay, Lucky coming back for more. Oh, he spotted the barrel. That one's too easy. ENCE is losing their footing on Overpass. Dycha spots 1, but there's 2 actually aiming at him. Good find from Hades right at the end, but it's not enough. He's got no armor. He's got 24 seconds. Finds a second frag. This could actually be a saving grace if he can get 1 more. I don't think he can save.
15.
But the money's actually not great on Astralis. If you can grab 1 more kill, then yeah, you're still 2 rounds back, and Astralis is still 2 rounds away from winning the map and extending the series. But at least you've got a chance to reset the economy and close that gap.
Shadow would have shown if he stayed looking that direction, but now he has uncertainty settling in. I think they wrap this. I think they get there just in time. They do. Op gone, and Astralis will take care of the most deadly opposition that they would have had and make it 14-12 with not much to work with on the ENCE side.
That's actually a huge find at the end to grab that AWP, especially after the time itself. Hades stuck on 350, no losing bonus, which means they're going to save in this round. But the last round, I don't think he's going to be able to afford an op. If anything, someone might have to drop it over, but that's going to be sketchy. Astralis in a very, very good place off the back of blameF in these past 3 or 4 rounds. And off the back of some very, very assertive plays in mid, Astralis have gained control. Looking to take us to Ancient. And remember, if we get there, the desk kind of touched upon it in the pre-show. Surprise from our analysts that ENCE would voluntarily remove Nuke and allow Ancient to be played as the 3rd.
Yeah. Well, at least we're going to get an exciting climax, Jason. Doesn't happen often. Lucky takes down Maden. Drops the bomb temporarily back toward the bathrooms as they try and look for more peeks and picks. blameF gonna get aggressive now that they've smoked off the front side of that position as well. Meanwhile, back over at B. We'll keep you posted because there's a little bit going on there. glaive's still posturing, trying to find out where Snappy is on the opposing side.
The boost up for Hades. With the Deagle, a chance. Someone's going to check this eventually, though. Whoop. Nicely done. Gets the kill before it happens, but blameF, who else? Behind them in the staircase. He's going to push out. Dycha finds him. Any kill matters. Keep the money low. ENCE is going to need a reset to bring this back into overtime. Actually, oddly enough, it's going to be the same thing we just saw in Mirage, right? It was 15-12 on Mirage in the favor of ENCE. They had 3 chances to close it out in regulation. Astralis brought it all the way back. Now ENCE has to do the very same thing. We'll see if they've got the chops for it.
Yeah, this is certainly them getting tested. And each of their maps, respectively, would go their way. Just to note, this is Astralis's pick. Mirage was ENCE's. And remind you again as well, this is an elimination match. Both of these teams, as organizations, not so much as these cores, these rosters have had great success at IEM Katowice. Obviously, Astralis are champions of the past, and ENCE had that incredible run, meeting none other than Astralis in that final. So that was, of course, at the major at IEM 2019.
Watching, being in the crowd as the entire Polish crowd at Katowice got behind that ENCE lineup back in 2019, that was one of the craziest arena moments I've actually been part of.
Malvi in a semifinal with a ridiculous moment.
Yeah, that was a wild run. Remember, they even started that run in the playoffs by shutting down Liquid, who were kind of favorites to go
and they were looking really good. That's right. They were. It was
that was immediately after they'd beaten Astralis for the first time. Ooh, dycha takes a shot, almost hits it, but it gives away the game to blameF, and that Molotov ain't gonna spread.
And don't forget as well, Liquid went on to win the Grand Slam right after that, and then met Astralis in the quarterfinal at Berlin, the next major, and lost out on that one, which Astralis also went on to win. I mean, Liquid had essentially bookended majors with a Grand Slam in the middle and never got that title, so ENCE could have denied them in that position. Who knows what would have happened if it gone the other way. glaive finds Spinks. They'll try and surround them to close out the game as glaive and Config find kills respectively. It is going to be just Maden and Snappy left alive, but blinded by the light. Oh, they line up as Snappy nearly gets more sends than tens, but it's going to be Astralis that force out Ancient.
Yeah, third map coming up. That's a great win from Astralis, and you could just feel it towards the end of that CT half. They gained complete control off the back of great individual play from blameF and great team play from Astralis, just essentially saying, you're not going to have access to this part of the map. We're going to push Fountain.